think that the Ant-Man movie is a little bit different than some of the other ones in terms of it being more family friendly. I found the first one to be really the kind of movie you could take really young children to, younger even than some of the other ones. And so I really was into the idea of them broadening their audience that way. The message is really good, right? I mean, big things can come in small packages, and I think, Scott's, the character Paul plays, Scott's devotion to his family, to his little girl, was something that I very much liked and appreciated. And so, getting to play her stepfather and that sort of untraditional family aspect that we form at the end of that movie, being able to sort of further that idea and put that idea out there that families come in many different sizes. When we find Paxton in this one, his relationship with Scott has changed a lot, at the end of the first movie. His life has been saved by Scott, his and Cassie's life. And so I think he has much more of a commitment to this friendship that he has with Scott, much more of a commitment to this family dynamic for Cassie's sake. And I think he has a real interest in Scott's well-being and Scott's commitment to sort of fly right, and so I think his commitment to the family supersedes even his job, because we don't see him on the job in this one. We just see him being really sort of devoted to his family. Judy's just a delight, and she's one of those actresses that you can't find a single person, I don't think, in this business that doesn't love her work, and is just delighted by her. She opens her mouth and you just kind of smile. She's just really just a delight. She's obviously raised well, and she's funny. She's genuinely funny, and she's very smart, and she's got an incredible range for a little girl, and I think her future looks pretty promising.
Well, it's been really fun working on the sequel, and also I think working on the sequels are not more fun, but are sort of more fun than the original, because also you know everybody, and it's easier just feeling comfortable. In the film, her dad builds a giant maze, and they pretend that they're shrunk, and they move through the maze, and they have a lot of fun doing that, and then Cassie is so happy because her dad's actually showing her how it is like to be a superhero. I like that she's very smart, she's very athletic, and she also has a very sweet personality. I like that he's very sweet, funny. He also makes me feel very comfortable.
She's now married to Jim Paxton, played by Bobby Cannavale. So Maggie I think she's a little bit more settled. It feels like she and Scott, Paul Rudd's character, and Paxton, Bobby's character, we all have a really good family life going, the three of us, and then our daughter Cassie is a few years older, but we figured out a really great way to co-parent, and we're in one of those sort of nice calm before the storms, where we've got it all figured out. I like that Maggie, she says exactly what's on her mind. She doesn't mince words, and I always try to look for a trait in a character that I play that I could stand to emulate more in my own personal life, and definitely that. I like Maggie just says it like it is, and she's very passionate about the people she loves in her life. I think definitely Maggie is very respectful of Scott and his work and she really does believe him that he wants to be better and he wants to be a good father. And I'd like to think that even if we didn't have a kid together, we would still be friends, but I love how hard he is trying to create a good, stable life and environment for his daughter he's just so charming. He can really get away with anything, which I think makes for a good superhero, because even when he's kind of naughty, he makes it work to his advantage. And Paul, just on set, on the fly, can make anything funnier. Like, we're always like riffing and improvising, trying to find like the funniest possible joke. And then on top of that, he's a great actor. So he can joke around and we can figure out like a really funny joke or funny moment in a scene, and then he can kind of like just so easily like navigate right into just like a real true like feeling moment.